When a destructive event such as an earthquake occurs, time is of the essence to save the maximum number of people trapped under the rubble. During the first 24 hours, the probability of survival is quite high, while after this period it decreases very rapidly. If the management of rescue operations is correct and organised, the response will be coordinated, efficient and rapid, resulting in more lives being saved. An earthquake may have an impact on one city or a larger area comprising several cities, or even worse, it may involve a larger area such as a region. It can be extremely difficult for local authorities and first responders to manage and coordinate rescue operations during the early stages after an event occurs due to the overload of requests for help and because they may be directly and personally involved in the catastrophic event. The BELICE project has produced a manual directed at local authorities and rescuers to help them be prepared in a response system after an earthquake, with the aim of optimizing the efficiency of rescue operations and reducing the response time as much as possible. The manual introduces as a fundamental element the preparedness phase, in which all information can be collected and structured before the emergency strikes. Therefore, the manual introduces two new ASR phases as a methodology for approaching the WAAP, pre-ASR and ASR 0, whose aim is to achieve maximum effectiveness of the total emergency response. With the aim of facilitating the effectiveness and timing of post-event assessment, it is of paramount importance to make emergency plans that include all the information that will help first responders and rescue teams in the first hours after the event, through maps and sectorization that identify, for example, emergency and collection areas and facilities, road network and access routes to the area for rescuers, urban area and its characteristics, relevant structures such as dams, airports or industrial areas and the associated risks, population density at different times of the day, week and the season. The manual examines all emergency preparedness activities with practical and concrete examples of measures and methodologies to be adopted in this phase, and the results obtained from their preparation include improving the collection and management of information, pre-planning of local authorities' activities before and after the event, and the mitigation of barrier effects that can hinder the activities of local authorities and deployed USAR teams. Another phase of the manual examines in the post-event phase and the activities that are part of the wide area assessment of the ASR 1 already introduced in the INSARAG guidelines. Tools and methodologies are proposed and described that provide concrete example of effective implementation measures, such as tools and methodologies for the proper development of an ASR 1, sector size methodology, a process to sectorize without any preparedness, tools to quickly initiate a first plan of damage estimation, initial assessment of the number of teams needed, such as shake maps and alert systems, flight activities to collect details immediately after the event, and the use of satellites. The objective of BELICE project is also the training of the recipients of the manual. For this purpose, a further document called Handbook for Trainers was produced within the project and contains the details of a typical course that can represent what is described in the whole manual. The BELICE project envisaged the realization of training courses on the themes of the manual. The purpose of one of the courses, called Pilot for Training the Trainees, is the training of personnel who will train operators involved in emergencies. The COVID emergency didn't allow the delivery of the training courses in presence, and therefore the project activities were redesigned. The pilot for training of trainers was delivered in webinar for the theoretical methods, while a virtual reality video and other video tutorials were produced to partially replace the field activities. The preparation of the manual and the handbook is the result of the work of the experts involved in the BELICE project coming from different European countries: France, Germany and Italy, and from different professional experiences: rescuers, national civil protection experts and local authorities, developed both in national and international contexts. The documents can be downloaded in digital format from the project website www.beliceproject.eu, while hard copies were distributed among the technical beneficiaries of the project: Corpo Nazionale dei Vigili del Fuoco Italy, Technische Hilfswerk Germany, École d'Application de Sécurité Civile France, Dipartimento di Protezione Civile Italy, while Timisis has jointly coordinated with Corpo Nazionale dei Vigili del Fuoco the projects and monitored financial activities.